Yeah, look, I don't like it. That one really hurts. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So a few days ago on YouTube, I saw this video of women like photoshopping their faces to see how easy it is, smoothing your skin, changing your body, like really seeing how easy it is for people to do this on social media. And I will forever talk about the fact that social media is not real. And like, you should not believe everything you see on social media. And that's why you shouldn't compare yourself to people on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. Like, it is just so not a proper representation of what people look like, what women look like, what you should look like. And even if those people do look like that, you don't have to look like that, because everyone is different and that's how we were born. So anyways, I thought I would give it a try just to show you how really easy it is to edit your photos. And I'll be putting them side by side, but you have to think, if you saw these photos on your Instagram, would you think that they were edited? So let's get straight into it. I am going to be doing this on my phone, which I also record on, so I'll do some voice over for you as I go. Let's do it.
So first things first, I had to pick 5 pictures that I think would work for this. I ended up picking 2 face pictures and 3 body pictures. Then I headed to the app store to find my apps. And again, I picked 2, one for the face and one for the body. Then I uploaded my pictures and got to editing. This first one scared me, how quickly I could do this. It took me all of 30 seconds to finish this picture. And honestly, if I had just posted it to Instagram without saying anything, I don't think anyone would have even noticed. Now we're on to the second picture, the headstand picture. Again, it was so quick. Now onto the third one. I was a little bit more worried about this one because, as you can see in the background, there are the metal poles from the boat, and I was afraid they were going to skew, but I could not even notice.
So I'm like not even halfway through editing all these photos. It has taken me the shortest amount of time to do this, which is like so unnerving to me. And I haven't even gotten to the face ones yet. But this is crazy, like crazy how easy it is to change your body and what these apps are like telling you to do. There's a shrink your head function. Why on earth your head has to be a smaller size than it already is, than your skull is? Can't explain it to me.
Now on to the face pictures. The first one I wanted to do a bit more intense. I got the blur feature, blurred out my rosacea and my pimples, basically all my imperfections in speech bubbles, of course, including my freckles and moles. So this was definitely a bit more of a dramatic makeover, because then I whitened my teeth. Then we moved on to the second face picture. I wanted to make this one a bit more subtle, something you would see on your Instagram page but not even notice that it had been so heavily edited. Again, I edited out my lines, my freckles, my blemishes, and my rosacea.
So I haven't looked at the final like side by side yet. I am recording my reaction. I've sent them to my laptop so I can look at both of them. Before I look at these though, I want to preface this by saying I really liked all of these photos of myself, but I'm very aware of the fact that I may be a bit insecure about them after doing this. But I wanted to bring it up because I'm like, I know I am confident enough to say, okay, I don't look like the edited photo, and the edited photo is skinnier and it has less pimples and less redness, but that is not what I look like, and I'm okay with that because we don't all look like we're in a magazine all the time, and that's just what we have to accept. Anyways, we are gonna get going. So the first one is the one of me sitting on the boat. I'm gonna look at the not edited version first. See, I love this photo of myself. I look happy. It was such a nice day. I actually think my body looked quite nice in it, but you know. All right, here's the edited version. Ugh, I look like sick in the first one. Well, not sick. Like, I'm very aware that some people's bodies do look like that, and if you look like that, amazing for you, but I don't look like that. And like, it almost feels odd because I'm looking at this photo and I'm like, it doesn't look like me. So I'm pleasantly surprised with how I'm feeling. I actually think I like myself better in the before, better than the after in this one. Next one is the one of me in the shower. Look, I'm gonna be honest, these face ones threw me because this app that I used for the face ones let me take off my freckles. Like, it said blemishes, but I was like, I consider a freckle a blemish, but I don't really agree with the term blemish anyways. Yeah, anyways, all right, so the before. See, I like this photo. Again, I look happy. This was just the other day I was taking a shower and I was like, oh, I'm so grateful that I have running water. And yeah, look, I don't like it. Like, I don't have my freckles. My cheeks look like so perfect. I almost look like a doll. Like, I look fake. Like, it's just not me. And like, look, I do wish sometimes my teeth were that white. But like I said, these will bring up some of those feelings to me. Some of those feelings are like, oh, I wish I looked like that. But you know what? I don't. And I was made this way for a reason. And I am beautiful. It's like everyone ever is beautiful, honestly. Just addicted to everyone, you know? All right, this one. I didn't see that much difference with this one. It basically just took away a few of my freckles. I didn't like doing as intense of a transformation for this one as I did the shower pic. Freckles and scars to me are kind of like birthmarks and stories, and it's weird for me to take off my freckles. The only freckle I've ever had taken off was this one, and it was by a doctor because he was afraid it was cancerous, but it was not. And that's it. That's the only person I want taken off my freckles, not this face editing app. I'm pleasantly surprised with how this is going. These next two ones are going to be pretty triggering for me, I think, because I made them so intensely different. Yeah, okay, let's start with the headstand one. Okay. These two, let's pop them side by side. Oof, that hurts my soul because what I have thinned up, I have done it to like what I think beauty standards are right now. So I basically slimmed up the torso and the legs. So I've left my butt the same size and my boobs the same size. And honestly, on my head, I'm like, wow, imagine if my body looked like that. Can you imagine this on a frame that little? Like, I'm like, what in my head is like, yeah, that makes sense. And I know it's not practical, but even I do it. Like, as much as I preach self-love and appreciating yourself, it is really hard when this stuff is shoved in your face all day, every day. It's hard. Right, and this last one. I felt, honestly, a bit sick to my stomach because this was the first photo I did. And how easy this was to change my figure. Like, I did this one, I reckon, in 30 seconds. That's how quickly I edited this photo, and I think it's gonna be pretty insane. So I'm gonna put it on now. That one really hurts. Just because I'm like, I look so skinny in that one. And obviously skinny isn't always the ideal. Like, I do think that I'm healthy and I'm happy and I'm just like working towards health and fitness. Like, that has always been my goal. But it does make me so sad to see that. And I'm looking at this photo of myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I wish I looked like that. And I know it's fake because I just did it and I'm still thinking that. Like, what goes on in our heads that makes us think that? So I hope watching this video today, you got an idea of why it's so important to not do this to yourself, to not look at people on Instagram, be like, wow, they are amazing. You really shouldn't believe everything that you see. And if today has not taught you that, I honestly don't know what will, because some of these are just like insane and ridiculous. And it's ridiculous that I'm like envious of the girl in this photo because it's me. It's just heavily edited and it's just not really. All right, guys, so this is where I'm going to end the video for today. Please, if you take away anything from this video, to give yourself some love today and not compare yourself to others. I post every single week, remember, so make sure you subscribe and like this video because it really supports me and my channel. I will see you next week.